What's good, guys? Duns Gaming here with my good friend Dean. What's good, Dean?
Bada boom, realest guy in the room. What's up?
Today is a new series that both me and Dean have created. It is a talk
Yo,
show.
It is a new dawn. It is a new
New
day.
day, new time.
For another fucking talk show. I know these things are starting to get fucking old. Jack has won this this genre out already, and it's been doing it. Like it's just him doing it, and he's won it fucking out. But you know what? We're jumping on the bandwagon, aren't we, Chris? We're gonna jump on that bandwagon.
We're jumping on this bandwagon, trying to get like the views from these talk shows. You know?
Oh yeah, no, guys, secretly a secret diss track on Jack.
Hitting this diss track next week.
I'm hitting the studio. I hit the studio. Me and Chris hit the studio.
Bringing out them bars.
Diss track. It's coming. Yeah, we're hitting the bars on Jack right now. Okay, so all honesty, guys, this is the talk show. This is my community. Welcome, guys, to the first ever episode. We welcome you, my friends. Chris, so what are we talking about on my community this week?
Well, for this week, we have three major topics. Two of these topics are based on rumors, but obviously because this is our first episode, you need to know what our community is about. So we are obviously going to be talking about each person in this community separately, what team they're on, which roles they play, and depending on what team it is, we're going to give a brief description on how we think they're doing and how they're actually doing.
Now you're probably wondering, why the hell do you care about anything we fucking say? Like, who the fuck are these guys? You're probably thinking, how dare they try and tell us about these fucking nobodies on PS4? Well, you might want to think differently. This little community is the biggest community on PlayStation, so you might as well just fucking listen to what we have to say.
And some of these are some of like the best players in the PlayStation community. So
and also, our community is not fucking tiny. I said to Chris before we started the episode, very surprisingly, there's over fucking 20 people on this list, and not just people I remember. I don't know. I could be forgetting people.
We could be forgetting quite a few people. Like, we're also not including people that have left the community.
As in Jay, Randy. I think that might be it.
Michael. No. Also people who have left our team, Dean. Don't forget that. Like Luke.
No, I'm not including Luke, but I have included the two people who have left our team in this.
Yeah, no. I don't mean like only. I mean like Luke and the people who joined for like the brief time and then fucked off and never spoke to us again.
Right. Okay. So let's get into this. The list of the players in our community is as follows. We've got Just Matt Gaming. We've got Alan Barr. We've got Ollie, aka a Dead Arrow. We've got Lepleb Tukan, aka Pleb. We've got Chris Fade. We've got Tice, aka Night Scorpion. We've got Lucas, aka Mr. Blue. Eddie, aka XX Eddie _ King, aka Mike Capley. Love you, Mike Capley. We've got Giannis, aka Jubjans. We got Jack, aka because there's a one, aka Tone of Ego, aka One God Wonder, aka fucking only plays Rama, aka kill yourself. Then we've got Dean, aka Dino Boy, aka the fucking best player to ever touch the game, aka the best solo, aka the best jungler, aka the best boxer, aka the best looking smite player in the fucking world.
Aka the person speaking right now.
Have we fucking seen this guy? Like, this guy is fucking beautiful. He's like a fucking work of art. He's a god. Then we've got Joey, aka the quiet guy who just joined. Yes, welcome, Joey. We've got Joey. Remco, aka Aruvla. Where I can't pronounce his name for some reason. Aruvla? How'd you pronounce it? How'd you pronounce it, Chris? I can't. My English accent stops me pronouncing it correctly.
The issue is, like, I can't actually look at his name right now, because the broadcast. I don't want to go off this, but I think Aruvla. it's like Aruvla, like that. But then
Chris,
aka Hypercarry.
AKA the Dawn King, aka fucking shit hunter.
Nah, leave me alone.
We got Brandon, aka Shedboy Don 83, aka copied Don from Chris.
Don
and then we got Danny, fuck knows who that kid is.
By that, it
and
means
then
that we haven't met him.
we've got Luke, aka Pureface01. We've got Ollie, aka what the fuck was Ollie's name again?
Exemplary? I think?
Exemplary, there we go. We've got Aaron, aka Gunas Tapas. We got Cass, aka Husky Fang, I guess.
Husky Fang! It was Torden Vago Smurf account to Husky Fang.
Then we've got Ray, aka Stingray. That's actually a pretty good name. I like that name, Stingray.
I will admit it was a good name.
Alright, we got MTEX, aka MTEX, whatever your fucking name was, like your name just sucks.
MTX Nova.
And then we got Sweet Potato, aka My Sweet Potato. So, that is everyone in the community. Like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people in our community. But some people who were, like, fucking ignorant cunts, you sat there and paused after every name just to, like, write it down so you could count. Good on you, you have no life.
But we love you for doing it.
Yeah, we love you. We love you for watching the episode. Give me fucking money.
No, I meant we love you for pausing to write down each name just to remember them.
Also, you'll probably remember it better than we will.
Yeah, because obviously, watch it. We'll do the list a second time. We'll probably miss out 2 names.
Yeah, I got a feeling. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start putting them into teams, and we're gonna start off with a team called Toxic Jungle. Now, Chris, Toxic Jungle. We've got a lot of good players. I think this is probably the best team, in my opinion. Would you agree with me?
Okay, out of everyone in our community, this team is the top-rated team in our community. Like, I will agree on that.
On it is in the solo lane, you have Alan Barr. In the jungle, you have Matt, Just Matt Gaming. In mid, you have a Dead Arrow. In support, you have Pleb. And in ADC, you have Chris Fade. Now, we've not seen a lot from this team, have we, Chris? Because we've not had the opportunity to scrim them.
Yeah, no, we haven't had the opportunity to scrim them, and we still won't for a while.
We have no intentions of getting
Arses handed to us. Complete, like, we'd like to at least have a little fighting chance. We don't want to just lose in under 6 minutes.
Well, let's be serious. We got thrashed by Jack's team, and
yeah, but early game
they can't beat this team. They can't beat this team.
Yeah. Oh.
So I think we get pummeled in 10 minutes.
Pretty much. But then going with the rank 2 team in our community is the one and only Slurp Nation 3.0. Because there's been 3.
Fucking 3.0?
Because there's been 3.
It's still 2.0. It's still on the second version.
I still have a feeling it should be 3.0.
No, because if you want to do that, it's like Slap Nation fucking version 15.0 with the amount of roster changes the first one.
The only reason why I say 3.0 is because of the management changes from Jack to me during ages ago. That's when I counted 2.0. And then when Jack took the captain spot again...
No, it's still 2.0.
Okay, fine, 2.0, however you want to do it. But, coming in with ADC is the one and only Coast Dazer / Tornum Vago, aka Jack. In support...
aka fucking One God Wonder.
aka One God Wonder, aka trying to steal Michael's aimbot.
He's doing a fucking good job at it, I've heard. Fucking real good job at it.
Oh, One God Wonder aimbot. Wonder why.
Chris, you're saying trying to steal the aimbot when he fucking shit on you in a 1v1 and didn't miss you.
With the aimbot, we can. That is the only reason. It's not like I just played polling. It was aimbot that helped him out.
Definitely.
We have Duke Jams, aka Janus, as their support. Tice, aka Solo, aka I forgot how to say his name.
I didn't know you went from fucking support to solo. I thought, what happened to the minute the jungle, Chris? Where's the fucking structure?
I thought you wanted to save your favorite till last. Sorry.
Hey, my Capri is already beautiful enough.
I just thought would give you the honor, Dean, to leave your favourite till last. That's all I was doing. But okay, in mid, we have Eddie King, aka Dean's Capri, aka Mid, aka
My Capri.
aka what's his favourite god?
My Capri.
No, I meant in mid,
Say that, I think.
aka the Crusher. And then in jungle we have I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die, aka Lucas.
AKA Mr. Fucking Blue. Chris can't say his name right.
I know his name. I just like announcing the song for his name.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, Chris. So, this team, like, what do we think of this team?
Well, obviously this team is a great team. Like, we can't turn around and say it has that many faults to its team. Yes, it could
It has so
better.
many faults to it. It had so many faults to it. I'm joking, I'm joking. Don't
Oh.
go at me.
Oh.
Jack, don't release this track. Jack, don't release this track.
Diss track, go. He's already preparing it. Like he's been watching this, yeah, and he's preparing this diss track for you, Dean.
I'm fucked.
Coming out tomorrow. I'm joking. Oh god.
I'm literally fucked, I think. So, okay, honest opinions, what do we think of this team?
Diss
Obviously,
tracks dropping tomorrow.
if anyone heard that, that is for some reason now my announcer when someone comments. Jack has posted the diss track is dropping tomorrow, Dean. Yeah?
Ah, shit.
Bringing
Ah,
them
shit.
balls out. I thought I would bring the woman involved just so that, like, I will always know when someone comments.
Okay, let's get move on in the episode.
Yeah, let's get
What
on
do you
with
think
the
of this
episode.
team? What do
Well-
you think with this team?
What is there really to say? Like, yes, it's a great team. They still need to get better to end up being the best team. Yeah? But right now, they are working really well. They may have had, like, a few ups and downs, like, in the past, well, quite recently. But they are still pushing through, getting a lot stronger, and working as the team they want to be.
I think it's clear to say this is like a definitive number 2 team in our community. This is definitely the second best team in the community.
And it'll probably stay the second best team in the community.
I think this team has a problem where it's so much better than every team below it, but it's not good enough. It's nowhere near as good as the team above it.
Pretty much.
And I feel like that because if you know what I mean, I don't feel like Toxic Jungle like has every role outmatching Slurp, but I feel like just the teamwork and the communication and just objectives is
Yeah,
probably
no,
better.
see, I agree because from what I've heard, now this is going from what I've heard, and this has been from the actual Slurp Nation, so it has actual proof because they've screamed them. That mid and ADC seems to stay even with their opposition for the whole game, but it's obviously the fact that the team is obviously stronger than them that they end up winning at the last minute of it.
Okay, so right. What's the next team, Chris? What's the next team for us?
Well, would you like to announce the new name as you are the leader?
It was the old team was called Mike Capri after Mike Capri, but Mike Capri left us. He left for Slap Nation. He went for better things. I wished him luck, and I hope him all the best. I'm glad watching him at least get second best in the community, man. He's fucking brilliant, absolutely amazing. But we've gone for a new name because we feel the team has to move on. We can't live in the past and what we used to have. So we've gone for Resistant Esports, because the team's been thrown so much at it, and it is
And it's
just
still
being able
going.
to be resistant towards it all.
We're still going. Most people would think we'd quit. We almost did, but we kept on going.
What's the team, Chris?
Well, should we start with the team captain? Should we start going from that way on, like, back to me? Or do you
Yeah,
want to
we
go
can.
from... Okay, well, team captain, obviously, our man Dean, running at solo lane.
We'll scan the room. How you doing?
He brought out. In jungle, we yet to have a jungler. We don't actually have one, but we may be announcing something for that during one of the later topics in this video. No
So
spoilers.
stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It's something you might want to watch, depending if you want to go for the third team. In mid,
AKA root for us, aka Corky.
underdogs. Underdogs esports.
I should have fucking called us that. That would be
Please.
hilarious.
Oh, that would have been amazing. But carrying on, in mid lane, we have the one, we have the only, Joey.
Who? Sorry, I forgot who he is.
Joey.
I forgot him. I forgot him. Who's that? Inside joke, guys. Basically, I forgot about him when we were looking for a mid laner for a long time.
Yeah, we were looking for a jungle and mid lane for a while, and then this is what was pushing us down because we looked everywhere to the point where we were thinking of giving up as there was no other ideas left. And then a certain someone, if they want me to say a name, they can leave a little comment saying you can say the name. If not, then I'll leave it as a little surprise for later on. Told us to remember some old friends.
Just say the fucking name.
Okay, it was
Just say
Jack.
the fuck.
It was Jack. Jack came up to me and said, "Chris, tell Dean he's forgotten about someone." I told Dean, and the first word that came out of your mouth, Dean, was...
Who? Who the fuck are we on about?
After that,
I'm joking. I'm joking. It was Joey. Like what the fuck?
and then I think it was the oh shit.
Yeah, it was all shit, Joey.
Oh shit, Joey, yeah, I forgot about him. He's from Xbox, isn't he?
Yeah, I forgot he existed. Hey, he doesn't play in-house as much with us anymore, like, so I forgot about it. Leave me fucking
But no,
alone.
that wasn't exactly how you worded it. It was, he has a PS4 now? Oh, inside jokes. In support, we have the Hyper, or the Hypey, however you want to word it, Hyper Carry Remco. And Dean, because I don't want to fail at his username again, you can say the username.
Arugula? I can't pronounce it. I hate fucking accent sometimes. I really fucking do it. Just like so fucking annoying.
Oh, sorry, Remco, that we can't really say your name properly. We will probably get him as a guest soon, just so he can announce his name to you lot.
Pretty much.
Pretty
That's literally
much.
going to be his first word. Is how to say his fucking name.
Yep. And then in ADC we have the one and only me. Yay!
Boo! Get off the fucking mic. Who said that?
Boo, Dean, get the mic. What? Dave, I can't hear you.
Right. So what do you think of this team? Like, I rate this team. I rate the solo laner especially.
I rate the mid laner. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, to be fair, mid's fucking good.
The
I
mid,
still
the
don't think
mid,
mid's-
like, being honest, I think our mid lane has either boosted from a while ago or has now been put on par as what it once was.
I still don't think the mid's the best player on the team though.
True, we have given the best player a nickname.
Yeah, captain.
I was just waiting for the really low pitch Dune.
No, so I think this team is like obviously because the only other team left is fucking well, you know, but
Well, technically it's not the only other people. There are also the free agents, which could create
Yeah,
their
I
own
know.
team.
they should fucking create their own team. Like Jesus, but there's fucking enough people in there to create their own team.
Pretty much.
But yeah, this team we've got is I think it's definitely a number 3. I think our biggest problem.
It's definitely a number 3, even though technically the number 4 only has 2 members right now.
Even if it had a full fucking team, Chris, like, let's be serious about this shit. Let's be fucking serious.
If they got one person in their team, I feel, especially in the certain position, might boost them.
Like who?
Later on, we might be speaking about this.
That's a good point. Stay tuned.
All of these like riddles.
Honestly, what do you think about this team though? Like, what do you think about this team? I
Well,
like it. I like the team a lot.
Well, it's our team. We have to like it. If we didn't like it, why the fuck are we in it?
I fucking hate you, Chris.
I hate you too, Dean. We argue all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're always saying, I love you.
When have I ever said that to you? I only say that to 3 people: my mother, my girlfriend, and my Capri.
Not your father?
But, no, I don't say enough to my dad.
Oh. I do.
Okay.
But yeah, should we go on to the 4th team now?
You did actually give your opinion on the team.
I did. I said it's a great team. And if I didn't like it, why would I still be on it?
Good point. Right, next team. What is
Well,
our next team?
Next 2 players trying to create a team. So we're not going to cancel them out. Mainly because I don't know the name fully. I'll allow Dean to say the name.
I'm pretty sure it's like Legends Last Stand or something like that.
Oh, that's an old name from an old team Brandon tried creating. And this was either back on like Xbox. Yeah, this was back on Xbox 360 for a Halo team, if I remember rightly. He can say if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was an old name. But yeah, in what I've been told, solo lane is Brandon the captain of that team. And in jungler, they have Danny. Someone neither of us have actually met or played with. So we can't really say much about this team because neither of us have seen Brandon play solo.
Well, no, but we can still comment on Brandon of what we think of him.
Yeah, we can still comment, but...
And I guess make a prediction for this, what this team looks like. Like, in my opinion, like, not to be harsh, but in our community, this is easily the weakest.
Pretty much.
Like you know, like I know they only have 2, but if you had added players around their skill level onto that team, it would be the weakest team.
It would, in a way.
Like, just because the fact is, yes, Chris, you do belong on this team. Like, jokes, I'm fucking joking. I don't mean that. Chris is fucking brilliant at the game.
JK doesn't mean that.
No, no, but now I think that they're not bad at the game, but you know they're just not up to par with anybody else in their community.
But then also, going with Brandon, yeah, he has got technically one like excuse towards it. He did quit Smite for quite a long time. To then just come back into it to try and create a team, which is when he invited you, Aaron and Remco. Because that's when he first started. And then after that, he stopped playing again until he found Danny to then create this team.
Right, so that leaves us with, what, 4 teams? But wait, you're thinking...
There's more.
Everyone wasn't named. So where the fuck is these other people you mentioned? Like, are they just not fucking important? Well, you're correct there, none of them actually fucking matter.
They matter in this video, but not for the teams at hand. Or do they?
Okay, I love how like we've got this good cop bad cop thing going. I just BM the fuck out of everyone. You try and make it sound like it's not so BM.
It's like like little joke. We were going to name this the like a Smite Talk uncensored version, but I feel like it should have been good cop bad cop talk show. Oh. But anyway, yeah, carry on.
Right, so free agents we have Luke, aka Pureface. What do we think of Luke?
Well, ADC, he was a good ADC, but obviously they were a lot better, so he obviously had to try and learn new roles, which he then moved on to jungler. His jungler started off bad, like most people, and then due time it was getting better and better. Depending on which team he would be put in, I feel he would still be probably the weakest link. Like in the first two teams, yeah, Jack's team and Toxic Junglers, he would definitely be the weakest link. Our team, I feel like he'll either be joint last or just above 1.
I wonder who that is. You
What?
fucking say that again, you're off the fucking team. You're the best player on this team.
And then obviously,
Right, okay.
Brandon's team, he'd probably be one of the best in the team.
No, you don't fucking say, right? Braziler's just Brandon and someone we don't even know, so Luke's definitely not gonna be first, right?
Pretty much. We don't know.
Right, okay, we got
Or do
Ollie Exemplary. What do we think of Ollie?
What do we think of Ollie?
I rate Ollie as a jungler, I really did, I really rated him. I just felt he's
I just-
take it seriously.
Yeah.
Wasn't
It's
professional
basically
enough.
when you rate someone but they don't do what's
Because me and
needed.
Ollie had good synergy. Me, Ollie, and Eddie like had good synergy, I felt.
Yeah, obviously you guys did, but then when it came to when we were arranging trainings, he never took it seriously, never really tried to join, or always using the excuse, didn't know it was on.
So,
When?
like, with his skill level and that, what team would you put him on? What team do you think suits him the most out of all the teams?
Skill wise, I would put him higher, but
Wait,
mainly
we'll go with this. So, we got Toxic Jungle, we got the 4 teams, or there'll be a 5th choice where you go make your own team.
Okay.
So, so what would you put Luke on? We'll go back to what would you put Luke?
Luke, I would either put in our team, skill wise, or mainly because of like the times he has as a person, to the fact that we'll be growing because we'll probably be playing more than him. I would have to put him one lower, just mainly because of the times he can play. Skill wise is a lot higher, but due to insufficient times, like most people have said, I would have to put Luke either in create a new team or to put him in Brandon's team.
Alright, what about Ollie? Where are you putting him?
Somewhat the same as Luke. Like it's not the exact same answer, but the process is the same. Ollie's a great player, yeah? Rate him. The only issue is because he doesn't like play like he's not professional enough, he doesn't take it seriously. You have to put him a lot lower because we are all trying our hardest to like get there, where he's in the background like, I'm just doing this for fun. So I don't even think I'd be able to put him in the 5th option, mainly because I feel like he would still just not take it serious.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you here. I'm gonna put him in either 3rd team, so our team, or make a new team.
Skill wise, I would do that, yeah? But then the only reason why I say what I say is because of the fact that he doesn't take it seriously.
Alright, okay. So, I'm guessing you're putting in make a new team.
Make a new team.
Aaron. What do we think of Aaron?
Well, he was a good mid laner, when he played, like when we used to play ages ago, and he was a good jungler. Obviously, he had his faults, but back then none of us were as good as we are now. Obviously, there's a select few people who have seen him play on Xbox over time, aka Jack, so they know how he plays. I've played a few games with him recently, but this was mainly Joust and Arena and 1v1s, 2v2s, and I didn't really get to see him play in a role specifically. So I can't really put him...
I checked that to make sure. Check if that's right.
I did play 2v2s and probably one Joust.
You played a Conquest with him.
Really? Oh, which role did he play?
Django.
Oh no, yeah. Nah. Speaking about that,
Apparently Jack bullied kids with Bologna.
Jack did bully kids with Bologna, and if I remember, early game, yeah. Like by early game, I mean first 6 levels. He was lacking slightly. Like not by much, probably about a level. Yeah, lacking a level compared to most, and then after getting a kill, 2 kills with Jack, he just rose higher and higher, getting better over time.
Okay, so what team would you put him in?
I would probably either put him in our team, yeah,
Yes.
because it's skill wise, yeah, or make a new team, because I feel like for Brandon's team, yeah, he'd be good for the team, but I feel like it would be just like a bad place to put him in, because Brandon and Aaron will constantly fight, so I feel like it will either break up the team or Aaron will get kicked very quickly from them constantly fighting.
See, I'm gonna put Aaron on flat out just our team. Don't make a new team. Just flat out our team, just because of the fact that I don't feel he's a great player, and he's like his communication's good, his thought process is good, and the fact that from what I've heard from Jack, his fact he can handle his tilting a bit more now.
Yeah.
I feel, but I don't feel he has all the qualities like to make his own team, if you know what I mean.
See, I agree with that, but then the only reason why I'd put him on a new team is because out of all of us, I feel like Aaron found people a lot quicker than all of us. Because he ended up finding Janice, he found Remco, he found Tice, so on. So I feel like he would be able to find the people.
Well, it's finding them, then also enticing them.
That's the only other issue. Enticing them would be the weakness of that. I feel like he would easily be able to find someone for each role.
So Cass, well, what do we think of Cass?
Well, Cass is a really good support. Yeah, highly rated support. ADC, I rate his skill in his hunters. Like, he is good with hunters, but I can only say I've played an arena and a few jousts where he has played a hunter specifically. But that's mainly because he played on his new account where he did have to restart leveling up, so we weren't able to play Conquest together.
Okay, so what role are we gonna focus him on, ADC or support?
Mainly because we haven't seen this in a Conquest state, I think we should go with support.
No, we're gonna go with both, and we're gonna rank him in each team with his different roles. So,
okay.
In his support, what team's he going on?
Support-wise, for skill level alone, I feel like he would be able to get into the top 2 team. Like Jack's team, Slurp Nation.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Like, yes, they already have their great support, Janice, yeah? But say even just for a sub or something, I feel like Cass has a skill level to be enlisted into that, because he's got great communication, he doesn't tilt, great mechanics, great knowledge, everything a pro Smite player would need. Or I would put him in our team.
Oh yes, he's definitely skilled enough to be on
Our team,
that
definitely.
level. What about his ADC?
ADC. See, I would give 2 roles, either our team or create a new team.
Oh, why not Brandon's team?
Like, I would put him in, like, he can be in Brandon's team, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But the only issue with how I feel is the fact that I feel like there'll be Cass on one side, yeah? Carrying his life off, and then you've got the other side struggling to even stay even with their opposition. So in the late game, Cass will be struggling to even kill the solo laner and jungler. Because say if Brandon's team screamed us, Cass was their ADC. Yes, Cass will have he'll have a hard game to win, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he won't be far behind, where Brandon and Danny would be far behind. And then say Cass either slips ahead or slips slightly under, you're already going to be so far ahead that Cass won't be able to stop you.
You've got a point.
Like,
But
he can be placed in Brandon's team, yes. I just feel that if we wanted to talk about in the future wise as well, I feel his best option would be either to create a new team and 5 people up to his skill level, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Or join our team, or even go on Jack's team as a sub.
Right, okay, so next one is Ray. What do we think of Ray?
OP mid laner.
His sniping is fucking like next level shit.
He's basically got a lower ranked aimbot to Michael.
Pretty much, Michael hits everything.
Ray
only
hits 80%.
snipes. No, Ray hits every snipe if it's an ultimate.
Any ultimate snipe, but normal snipes, Michael can hit. Ray can hit, but not all the time. So 90% of his any snipe he hits.
Ray's fucking brilliant. So where we gonna put? Where would we put Ray?
Oh, I want to say either make a new team. I'll probably have to go make a new team for Ray.
Yeah, I'm gonna say flat out make a new team as well. Just
Mainly
flat out.
because
Mid lane's too difficult. Mid lane is fucking overloaded with good players.
yes, because we have Joey, yeah, and I rate Joey as a mid laner. He doesn't miss that much of his hits. He always seems to get a good hit, yeah. And then you've got Eddie, who obviously we highly rate mid lane as well, and he has the right to be in Slurp Nation. Ray, I feel he could join as a sub, yeah. I just feel like Ray would have a better chance making a new team, so that he actually gets constant playtime.
Right. Okay. Next one is Antex. What do we think of Antex? Now, I personally don't rate this kid, especially after his attitude. I don't rate him, but what do you think?
Being honest, I actually can't remember how he played.
Well, he lost.
I know he lost, and it was literally just me and you on the team. With a load of casuals. Because Remco wasn't on. Because this was when...
I'm just gonna come out and say the Brandon's team will fuck off. Brandon's team will fuck off trying to make a new team.
Pretty much.
And
you
the same
can't
with
get
Sweet
Brandon's team,
Potato.
I just...
And the
I
same
don't
with Sweet
know who
Potato
that is.
making... He was the guy that I trialed and then stopped talking.
Oh. Yeah. Oh no, I remember you talking about you trialed him. Yeah, I can't honestly say anything about him because I haven't met him or played with him.
Brandon's team, oh, stop fucking playing.
Pretty much.
Simple as that. So that sums up everyone in the community. And we teased 2 people. And they both happen to be free agents. So, Chris, what free agent is rumored to a move today?
Well, obviously, as we're gonna have to talk about one straight away, I think we should go straight off with Cass.
Okay, so what's the Cass rumor? Cass is... We spoke highly of him, so what's his rumor?
Cass has been rumored to have. He's been invited, or the rumor is he's been invited to trial as Brandon's ADC.
Holy fuck. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, like, what, didn't you guys just say he's better than that?
Yes, we did, but honestly, Cass could make a team, yes, but right now, I think it's just the fact that Cass hasn't had that much experience with the team to be able to have that.
I agree, I feel like he's a bit inexperienced in the process. He doesn't have the qualities to make a team himself.
Yeah, like
not a-
he
he's not a
has the
leader.
skill to do it, but he doesn't have like all the qualities and experience to be able to get through.
He's not a Jack. He's basically not a Jack.
He's not Jack.
Like, whereas Jack has probably...
all the qualities.
Yeah, Jack has fucking every Jack's made so many teams I've lost fucking count.
Exactly.
But what do we think this does for the team? So, like, does this elevate Brandon and Danny's play, or does this just make it a one-man show?
Okay. As I said earlier, yeah, I feel like it can go in 2 ways. Either we are underestimating Brandon and Danny from when we last saw Brandon, and the fact that we haven't seen Danny.
Which is
yeah?
always a possibility, but
Which
I
is
highly doubt
always
it,
the
but-
possibility. Like, Danny could be an excellent jungler, and Brandon could actually be good at solo lane. We don't know this, yeah? We aren't saying they are honestly shit where they are, yeah? In the past, we
Well-
can say they were shit, yeah?
Yeah, yes.
But we're only saying it now because of the past, as we haven't had the chance to, like, witness what they can do now. So mainly for that reason, there's the possibility that they could be even, and Cass will obviously carry, yeah. And because they're even, Cass is going to be like the biggest threat in their team, or they can be losing games mainly because Cass is trying to carry, yeah, but he can't carry Brandon and Danny's like failings.
He can't carry that much death weight.
Pretty much. So it's either they're going to be average allies that don't have any good points to them, but they're like a continuous middle ground player where they won't go that far underneath, they won't go higher, but they can always be either one level lower or average, like same level, yeah? Or they're gonna be really far down.
No, do tell me. Does this, like, pick up... If Cass went to this team, would this, like, allow Brandon's team to pick up, like, a higher caliber player, like, more to Cass's skill level? Would this, like, open the door for that?
I feel that it could for support. Like, I feel like because of the fact that they're pulling Cass for ADC, they could they have the possibility for getting a really high level support. Yes, mid laner you can't really say anything about that, because for a mid laner to properly want to join, the jungler has to be highly rated as well.
Hmm.
Because it's the jungle that is usually with the mid laner, not the fact that the ADC will come to mid to help him out because the jungler's being dead weight.
Alright, yeah, okay.
So they have the possibility of getting a high rated support, yes.
But
That is the
does that
only thing.
does that elevate them on the ladder of our teams, though? Does that allow them to go up? Does Cass allow them to move above us or catch up?
I feel that with Cass and the possibility of a good support, it could not boost them above us, yes, and not boost it so they're just underneath us. But I feel like it's elevating them, like at a snail's pace, should I say?
I
'Cause-
think I'd rather use the. I disagree with that. I'd rather use the word. It boosts them to a point where they can challenge us and not get stumped.
Okay, we'll word it that way. Because yes, the support and Cass could outfarm me and Remco, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But if me and Remco can stay even or even one level underneath, giving them that hard battle, yes, you, whoever's going to be a jungler, hint hint for next topic, and our mid laner, stomping, yeah, their team, it'll basically...
Fucking
Hint,
hint.
hint hints everywhere.
Oh my
Hint, hint,
fucking
rumors.
god, I'm done. I'm done. Guys, talk show's finished. We're retiring. Fuck this shit.
Nah, hint hints. We always need the hint hints.
Okay, let's go.
You invented the
keep
hint
going
hint.
what you're saying. Keep
Yeah,
going
I
what you're
feel-
saying.
I feel that if Cass and if they got really good support with Cass, yeah,
Yeah.
their mid laner. Let's just say the mid laner is at Brandon and Danny's level to what we are expecting of them right now. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I feel mid jungle solo we're gonna stomp, but the fact that carry and support is giving us a challenge, I feel like we could stomp in objectives. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
honestly.
team fight wise, it's going to be hard to kill all of them, mainly because they will still have one damage dealer and one tank.
I feel basically like if we scrim them, it would all come down to the fact of how well Cass positioned in team fights. If he positions really well, Jesus
could-
Christ, he can win his team the team fight.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if anyone's dead weight. If they're able to stay back and actually not die, if one person's positioned well, it could basically give anyone else a kill.
Basically, like ADCs can just blow up another ADC or a mid laner in like 3 fucking seconds.
Yeah, and with the help of a jungler or even solo laner, they can do damage to the solo and support.
Pretty much so. I do think the Cass pickup would be a very good thing for them. It'd be good for our community because it basically elevates another team, and because
It basically
really
just doesn't
highly
make it
Cass.
like 3 teams like not getting close to going above each other.
But no, and it's like not just that. It just adds like it makes 2 teams at least. It gets 2 teams close together. I don't
Yeah.
think it helps them against Jack's team or like Matt's
No,
team.
I didn't
it does
mean
not
that.
help them at
I
all.
mean like without Cass,
because-
it would be like just my gaming and their team far ahead. Jack's team like still quite far
Still.
behind. Us quite far behind Jack's team, and Brown's team really far behind us. With Cass, it brings it closer. Yes. So that you've got 2 teams really far apart and then 2 teams really close. Which basically
how
means we've got a good scrim to try and get better to the point where one of us, yeah, can be possibly catching up to Jack's team.
How does Cass rate against the other ADCs though? The 3 ADCs.
ADCs 1v1, yeah. Cass has admitted this to me. He 1v1 wise or 2v2 wise, depending on support, he doesn't think he stands that much of a chance against me. And if he thinks that, then that means the other 2 ADCs are gonna stomp him. Team fights wise, I feel like Cass would be joint second with Jack.
No, I don't agree with that. I totally disagree with that.
I don't know if we're in Jack first or second.
1v1, I definitely think he's last or joint with you.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact that he's not the bad. He's not practiced enough with it.
He's only
Team
just
fights
started
wise,
properly.
nah, he's still only third. He's still only third.
Okay.
Like Jack and Chris Fair, they're just so fucking good. And like what I mean is the fact that
I haven't
when he goes
seen
up
Chris
against,
Fader. Yeah, okay, he has bested Jack. I'll admit that. So that just proves he is really good by itself.
and the matter of the fact is also
It
that,
also depends what team he's with, I guess.
no, not just that, but when Cass goes up against each hunter, if he goes up against you, he's gonna have a good time because you're not an aggressive hunter, and it'll allow him to just farm and get 2 team fights. So
Yeah.
he'll do well against you, in my opinion. Against Jack's going to punish him more than anybody else is.
Yeah, because I think when it comes to team fights, Jack is happy against me, but he also struggles because I will be gaining levels while being a bit defensive, and because he's trying to push me down, it could probably make it so we're slightly even to the point where he's gone off 4 team fights, which gets him ahead of me.
No, I'm not just talking about that, but Chris, I'm talking about like a matchup against the hunter, like especially just like this person v this person, like Cass v Jack. Cass doesn't stand a chance. Cass is not the 1v1 hunter. Jack wants that 1v1.
Yeah.
Jack would force a 1v1.
JoJo back in the day.
No, but like that style for Jack really works because he can tone it back. He can control it. But when he sees an opening for a 1v1, he'll fucking take it.
Yes. If you like are out of position, Jack will stomp that and just rub it in your face. That's basically
think that's
Jack's
why-
specialty.
I think that's what's so good about Chris as well, because Chris is the matter of fact. Chris doesn't get out of position, so he doesn't allow Jack to get into his comfort zone of that. I want to fucking fight you.
Yeah.
But against Chris, I think Cass will struggle as well because Chris plays at probably middle of you and Jack. He's not as aggressive, but he's not as defensive.
True. See, it only just brings to the fact that I'm defensive. So if I played slightly more aggressive, even though it isn't my play style,
I think you do better against Cass, but you get fucking
destroyed.
brutaled by Jack. Jack will brutal you.
See, this is the issue, yeah? I need to start changing my play style, but I feel like the only reason why I would get brutaled by Jack is because I have played against him so, like, he's played with me so much that he basically knows what I'm gonna do. He's even said that.
Shouldn't you know what he's gonna do then?
Nope, because he changes it.
And how does he change it?
Like, I've been playing hunters for a very, very, very long time, or mages. My mages and my hunters, they are somewhat played the exact same. When it comes to Jack, each role he plays, it's like he adds a little twist to it. Like, there's
Explain.
always something different.
Explain examples, Chris.
Where, like, his Carly, yeah, you could count as over-aggressive. He'll always have that chance to jump out when he wants to, but then you always see him jumping in first. Where with Arama, there'll be points where he will wait for someone to jump in first, or he will go with someone else. But
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
if you
that's
carry on quickly.
Yeah, so that basically covers Cass. I think Cass is going to be a good pickup for this team. It really does help us, the community, out. Just because adding another player to a team needs players. But the fact is, he is really good, and I do think he'll elevate the team. He'll get better on his team, and hell, maybe I'm underrating him. Maybe he'll come out and stomp everybody. So, Chris, what's the next rumor we've got? Actually, no. Give your opinion. What's your final opinion on Cass getting picked up by Brandon?
It's gonna help Cass out in the future, pretty much.
Alright, so what's our next rumor?
Next rumor is Aaron potentially becoming our jungler.
Holy fuck. Spoiler
Holy
alert.
fuck. Hints have been spoiled.
Yes, hints have been spoiled. So, Aaron moving to jungle for us. What does that mean for the community? What do you think? What do you think it means? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's more of a average thing. It's not going to diminish us, and it's not going to boost us straight away.
Explain.
We have a certain playstyle, yes? We don't know how Aaron plays. We don't know if he's going to play well with Joey. We don't know if he's going to play well with you. So it all depends how Aaron plays. And obviously, depending on how that is, it could either boost us, keep us the same, or lower our standards, where we will then be changing how we're playing to better ourselves in the future.
Right.
So basically, all it is if he will synergize with us, or if he'll be able to do some teamwork with Joey early game, or if it's just the fact that he doesn't do that well straight away because of the fact that we have our different plays.
So, I'm gonna go with the fact that I think this is a general upgrade. Jesus Christ, I do think this is a very good thing for the community and us, due to the fact that the man offers aggressiveness and willing to try and make plays. Yeah, it doesn't always work, but he's willing to try and take those risks to get the W.
Pretty much.
Which is something we don't have right now. We've got you and Remco, quite a passive duo. You won't try and make plays. You just do your own thing, and your role plays basically. You're not carries.
Yeah.
Me and Joey, we're carries. We can carry, but we're kind of in a spot where we're not going to make some outrageous play to try and do it.
But then there is one difference to bringing Joey in.
What's that?
Yes, me and Remco's roles were not carries, but then with some of the Conquest games me, you and Joey have played, me and Joey have made plays together, which puts me close to getting to the carry point.
Well, no, but me and you have made plays together to do that as well.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
it's just the fact we've instantly synergized with Joey, and then me and you have that synergy already built in.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Due to the fact that I think the team is synergizing much better overall. I think me and Eddie have more synergy than me and Joey do, but the team, everyone is synergizing together. I think much better right now.
Yeah, because I will honestly admit, you and Eddie, your synergy was out of the chart, where me and Eddie were either average or just under average.
So, Aaron's pickup, how does he compare to the other junglers though? I think that's the problem. Again, junglers is very top heavy. Lucas and Matt basically are his competition. We're not going to count Danny. He's better than Danny. How did he compare against Lucas and Matt though?
I honestly can't say that he is up there with him, mainly because I haven't actually gotten the chance to properly evaluate and compare him to them lot. He did good, but the fact that Luke, Matt's gaming jungler, they can push early game, yeah? Lucas can push early game against our team. We know that. Where in casuals, Aaron can't properly push early game, but then when it comes to late game, he can.
I think Lucas and him, I think Lucas is a much better early game jungler. I think Aaron's a better late game jungler, I think.
Yeah, that's basically what I mean. I think Aaron can compare them with late game. Like he can
No,
get
Matt.
there.
No, I don't think Aaron's on Matt's level. No.
I'm not saying he's on
Morning.
Matt's level. I mean like he has a better chance going near like late game than early game.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But how, overall, how do you think this pickup would be for us in general?
Oh wait, evening.
Would this be good or bad?
Wait, can you repeat the last bit?
Do you think this overall pickup for us would be good or bad?
I want to say good. And that's mainly
Okay.
because it's given us like someone we've played with already, yeah? Someone we've had synergy with. All it means is we just have to play a couple games to get back that synergy and then play a couple games more to boost it.
I'm gonna say good as well.
You
Because
making
it
a
adds
team?
synergy to you and Remco. You and Remco played with him before, to a good level. I've played a bit with him before, and he just needs to learn it with Joey. Obviously, that's the main one he needs, but he just needs to learn that.
That's basically
Also,
it.
he adds a wide
Team
variety
rundown.
in the god pool as well. And the matter of the fact is, he does add experience.
Well, would we say that's basically our brief for that one?
That's the episode done.
Would you like to end the video for us?
Now, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the community chat. We really enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting to record. Do tune in next week where we'll be bringing back up a couple of more topics of our choosing, which I can't announce because we just make them up on the day, literally before we start.
Yeah, it's just going to be one of those things where we announce a topic literally just before the episode, and then we go through it like without even thinking about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Off the cuff. We don't go over it. We just go in.
Yeah,
Going for days.
we don't
So-
want this to be like scripted. We want it to be more like fluent, like it's like putting us on the spot. So what we say is what's coming from
It's
our
authentic.
brain and
It's
heart.
authentic. It's authentic.
Pretty much.
So as always, I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope we'll see you next week. So peace out.
Peace out. See ya.